What's up everybody, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So we finally did it. This took a little bit longer than I anticipated, but it's okay. So I made 25 behemoth stone dinosaur gateways and the door for them. That's just the beginning. So these are the resources that I have left over. Let me show you guys. While this was all going on, I am over here. Oops, some of you might have noticed that. I'm over here. And right over here to this side, where my arrow's pointing, this beautiful creature spawned in. It was a level 95. It's a male, which isn't that bad. I prefer lower level females and then like a super high level male. Just because the females can still give me eggs even though when they're lower and I'm not gonna use them as much. However, Therizinosaurus are phenomenal throughout anything. And this turned out to be a really good find for us, because now I can take this into the woods. Well, I like cleaned this whole area out, as you can see. Like some of them actually respawned, but this was like a whole forest here. I've been gathering resources like crazy. Stone, everything's just destroyed. Alright, so let's progress now. Let's go into our menu. What do I need for your saddle? Let's see, I know your saddle's like way down here. Is it this way or is it lower? It might actually be lower. Yeah, I think. Oh no, I think it's 69. There we go. So here's the Therizinosaurus saddle. Gotta learn that one because I don't have the blueprint. Also, Spinal is next. This is my next dino that I want to tame. Theries are really good for gathering wood, berries, fiber. Fiber is gonna no longer be a problem, even though we had a sickle. But the Spinal is just the one that I want to use when I'm in the swamp. They're just phenomenal in the swamp. They're fast, plus they get a bonus when they get wet. So that's what we want them for. We want them for that bonus, and they have good stats all around. Okay, so for this saddle, I'm pretty sure I have to actually craft it on a tame. I don't need you to follow that one anymore. Let's see, Therizinosaurus saddle. It should be right here. So what am I missing? Oh, I'm just missing a little bit of metal. That is actually achievable. We have metal in here. Now, I was cooking metal. Ooh, I need more wood in here. Definitely need more wood in there. And let's go ahead and craft a beautiful Therizinosaurus saddle. Yes. This gives me like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but like the safety quality of us going into any wilderness now has just gone up from like a 6, 7 to like a 9. Just because of this one tame. It's crazy how much one tame can change everything. Okay, let me organize because this is starting to become a cluster. Oh, we got it at 141, so it's already put 2 levels. Well, we've put 2 levels into it. And as far as levels goes, 5,000 HP is really good. The weight is already decent. I just need melee points into this. The tickle chicken. Oh my gosh. I haven't. Wait, why is it so heavy? Oh, it's heavy because of all these berries. What can I do with these berries? Okay, well, we can eat some and then I can drop the other ones because I can easily grab these anyways. Let's see, don't need any of these. I would like the trophy and the hide because I do want to save those. And of course, we can't see anything. Let's see if we can't start killing stuff with this thing. I want to see its damage output. 180, okay. 180. Whoa, game. Stop messing up. Game. It's too fast for me to have to actually turn around. 180, but because it does double swipe, it actually does more than that. Also, these things have a really cool mechanic where they automatically harvest wood, and this gets more wood than my beaver standard. However, the beaver does have reduced weight for wood, so the beaver is better in general for gathering wood. The only difference is that once we get an Inky, not an Inky, I'm sorry, once we get a Quetzal, this is gonna definitely take over. Ooh, something else we can kill. So pretty much, this is what I want to do. I just want to kill whatever I can with this, just so we can give it levels. Harvesting stuff with this is really good too because they can get more meat. They can get prime meat actually quite well too. I found it. There it is right there. So I found this monkey earlier and I put it on the raft to tame it. But but wait, I always lose it. Oh, there it is right there. But while I was trying to tame her, I was also trying to tame the Therizino, and the Therizino woke up on me. I hadn't fed it yet, so it's okay. I just redowned it. But we are gonna tame that level 40 monkey, so that's gonna be our new shoulder pet. Right there. So we do need to get berries, so we can get berries with the Therizino. We just need medjool berries, and as you can see, they get berries quite well. I don't know how much we need. I'm gonna guess maybe 44 should be enough actually. Let's see how long or how hard it's gonna be to tame this thing. Where did it go? I can't see it. I need the high ground. Plus, like, since you're so tall on these things, most dinosaurs won't even mess with you. Berries, drop them. Where did the monkey go? I honestly don't. Oh, I see it. It's over there on the left by the rocks on the thatch. Woof. This is like, where's Waldo over here? Taming monkeys out here in the wild isn't actually like the best thing to do. However, why can't I feed you from here? That should be close enough. I shouldn't have to get this close. There we go. Okay, cool. What was the percentage? It was really low. I think it was like. This is why I like taking them to the raft because taming them out in the wild is a pain in the butt. You have to get like super close to them. This is gonna take a while actually. I just saw it. Yeah, that's gonna take too long. I'll do that after. I'll do that after we go on our next run. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some wood in the forge, and then we're gonna get our Enki and we're gonna go gather some resources on top of the mountain. There we go. We made it up here. Now we do want to come up here during the day because at night it gets really cold, to the point where it's freezing, and we really don't want that. So these are the resources we want. We want the metal, we want the crystals, and then we also want obsidian, which is, I believe it's on the right, or it's on one of these like, it's like down there on one of these like lower sections. Not 100% sure what that was at. You are level 12. Ugh. It's on one of these hills. I don't remember which one, but I know. Oh, there it is right there. Actually, I see it. And then we want this stuff right here. This is obsidian. We're gonna need this because we're gonna start doing some of like the more advanced building things and stuff like that. And you need this to create it, and also to convert this into polymer, which is one of the resources we need. Now, there's other ways to get polymer as well, but right now this should be good. Ooh, I see things I want to kill. So whenever I see like a I don't know, like a good mob of like dinosaurs that I want to kill, I just send the Enki, like I'll release that Enki, and then I have these two RGs with me. They're with me both for like an escort and also in case I need their weight, because they both have like no weight on them, so they can each carry like 300 pounds on them. Uh, so when we do need to take trips like this where we're not like close to our raft or to our base or to anything, definitely want to bring extra birds for protection and for their weight. Also, if you see these guys on top of the mountain, kill them. Don't even risk thinking that they're gonna be okay and chill with you. Pretty much any dino you see on top of the mountain, whatever it is, just kill it. Even this Patchy that's over here, I know it's not aggressive, but I'm gonna kill it anyways, just because I don't want anything up here. Plus, that way I can also reset the spawns up here. Because if we get lucky, we can get a high level Doed to spawn up here. So it's always worth it to reset the spawns. And now crystals are extremely heavy. So the only thing we're going to take back is the metal, the crystals, and the obsidian. The stone that we're collecting, although we can use it, I can't really take it back right now because it's just going to weigh us down. Stone is really heavy, and I have the doed for the stone anyways. Alright, let's check out our... Oh, our Enki has a lot of levels actually. Let's go ahead and put it all into melee damage. The reason we're putting it on to melee is because I can easily just go like this. I mean, I can type in N actually. If I type in N, it gets rid of everything because flint has an N and then stone has an N in it. So we can easily dump those. And then we only keep the things we want. We want the metal, we want the crystals, and I will take the rare mushrooms home. Whenever I get too overloaded where I can't walk, I just pick it up with the RG, and once I get to the point where I know I want to take it home, that's when I redistribute the weight onto the other RGs. RGs take reduced weight for crystals as well, which is really good. So they take about half weight on just about every resource. So as you can see on my inventory, they weigh 100. On the RGs, they weigh 50. This also goes for the Enki. The Enki has a weight of 100 when it comes to the crystals. So if I can go ahead and use the RGs for the crystals, then we can bring back essentially twice as much home for free. Oh, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but we found a saddle in one of the drops at Carnal Island because I went to go get a hide for all the saddles and stuff like that. Also, I have a surprise for you guys when we get home. But I found this in one of the drops, and I found some other cool stuff. I'll show you guys at the end. Hopefully, I'll show you guys at the end of this episode, or not the beginning of the next one. But I do have something really cool to show you guys. There we go. So we were able to get, that's 400, that's 926 crystals and 377 obsidian. That's not bad. That's not bad for not focusing directly on that. We did get like like a row and a half, I think actually 2 rows of metal as well. So our metal is smelting, but that should be enough crystals for a greenhouse. We're gonna work on that hopefully in the next couple of episodes. All right. So if you guys remember over here, let's actually go over there. This guy is super heavy now. It's okay, we'll make it. So if you guys see my dinos are all over the place because I have them set to attack target, and every once in a while like a wild dino comes and they just murder it. Okay, so in here we have the gates. We also need to make some of the smaller gates, which are the regular dinosaur gates. I know I have 2 of them in the raft, but I need actually I only need 1 more. How much thatch are they? I know they cost a lot of wood. I can make the door. Okay, what am I missing here? Just stone? Oops, I did not really mean to make that. It's okay though, I'm gonna need this anyways. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started on the foundations for our base. Now, foundation wise, here, let me actually show you guys right here what I want to do. There we go. So I organize it. So if I wanted to make a 4x4 base, which I think is really small, we need 16 foundations altogether. That's 4, 8, 12, and then 16. This is a 4x4. If I want to make it 5x5, it's 25. And then if I do the stone to the stone, that's 36. Uh, 36 foundations does not seem like a small amount of foundations, especially since they do cost almost 100 wood, 100 metal each, plus the wood, plus the thatch. But to be honest, guys, there's no way I'm not gonna craft anything less than 100 stone foundations for a base, because this is gonna be a real base. Like, we're gonna need to store all our dinosaurs. We're gonna need to put in like all of our beautiful engrams that we lost. Like, here we go, industrial stuff. So the greenhouse is going to be separate, of course, but we need space for like our industrial. We are going to make a grinder, but like our industrial forge, our industrial cooker needs to go like there. Then we also have things like the chem bench. There we go right here. We need like things like the chemistry, The chem bench, we also need things like the AC units, which are somewhere down here. I should actually just go like this here. I should just go like this because eventually, yeah, industrial cooker, and then we have the chem bench. We do need to craft the forge as well, so we need to put space for the forge. That's going to take some things. We are going to use bolts for most of our storage, so we're going to need to get the polymer. That's what the polymer is for. Cementing paste. That's actually pretty easy to get. And then other things we need are our fabricator, AC units, refrigerators as well. Where's the fabricator? Is it this high up? Electricity. We also need electricity. I forgot about electricity. And then here's a fabricator. So we need a, and then the industrial grill too. We gotta put space for to cook our all our meats and stuff like that. So we're gonna need a pretty big base. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make 100 foundations. It probably won't be 100 big. It'll probably be like maybe one, two, three, four, five, six, like eight long. Because I do like it to be longer, more like a what is it called? Like a hall type deal. Just because I can put like dinos in the back and on the sides, and then have like my storage and all that stuff like there. So I'm thinking 100 foundations should be a good start, but I'm gonna need a lot more walls than that because each foundation is a floor, right? And then I'm gonna need ceilings, so I'm gonna need like 200 ceilings, and then I'm gonna need like maybe 500 walls because I don't want it to be just too high. I want it to be pretty high because over here it has to be a minimum of four high because if it's not at least four high, then I can't put this dinosaur gate and I can't walk dinosaurs in. Like the Therizino is actually pretty tall, so like say I have wood on the Therizino or height or whatever, I need to be able to walk it inside. And here, standing up here, hold on, gamma three. Look at how tall that thing is. That thing is huge. Like there's no way. Look, it's technically like touching the top of that. There's no way it can't be at least four high. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make it six high. That should be enough to give me. That should be a lot of room. Six high should be enough. So that means I need like 600 walls. So we're gonna grind out 600 walls as well as like 200 ceilings, and then on top of that, I also need things that go in the middle of like everything, which are the stone pillars. Those are gonna help me build and like make it flat and stuff like that. So if you guys thought that the 30,000 stone wooden thatch was a big deal for the dinosaur behemoth gates, that's just the beginning, guys. We are gonna go crazy when it comes to producing a lot more resources. But this base is gonna be good for a very, very long time.